Summer is hitting in Belgium. We have 28 degrees in here, which is 82 freedom units. Outside it's already 30 degrees, which is 86, and later this week we're gonna hit 90. Now for a lot of the world, 90 is not that much. For us it is really hot. 34, 35 degrees Celsius is really hot, and then there's the humidity. Yeah, that'll kill us. Anyway, why are we here today? You see, we have the INJORA XHX pin tire. Of course, yeah, the Mantis project sidetracked a lot of other things at the moment. Yeah, I think we had a Mantis overload. Yeah, but there is a lot of other things that were on my list, or better said, are on my list. There's of course the ongoing pin tire test, and today is a perfect day because we all know the S5 INJORA pin tire works very good when it's cold in the winter or even when it's wet. Today it's hot. Let's see how they do today on the rocks. Now, what else is there on that list of yeah, scheduled things? There's the UTB 18. I have a lot of parts gathered for that build. There's also some things on the way from the US, so really exciting. There's tires tests, as in brand new tire tests. We have Rhino RC 1.9 track heights. We were really lucky with the 2.2 track heights. They in here in Belgium, hot cold temperatures, they work really perfect. Then there is upgrade RC rock blocks to test, another 1.9 tire. At the moment we are also printing inserts like crazy. I think it's crawler season, so now the crazy part is probably also because we have this new design, the Slonsky design, and I think people are eager to test that out. What else is on our list? Yeah, due to the Slonsky and overload of printing, we decided to do a collaboration with Matthew from the US. So what does that mean for you? We make sure Matthew delivers the same quality we deliver, and then they are cheaper because you mainly save on shipping costs. That is a big part of the, yeah, when you buy inserts, the shipping cost from Belgium across the Atlantic, that is a lot. But shipping in the US, then yeah, you are cheaper to buy them from Matthew, as his shipping is a lot cheaper between the states in the US. Any other part of the world, you know where to find us if you need inserts. And then there is also on the bench waiting Mantis USA project. I'm even more excited about that one. It's gonna be Mantis on F9s, also sporty. So yeah, looking forward to that one. Now we have these tires for a while. Let me just really quick show you what's inside. Of course we have ReVolt inserts in here, and as you can see, the nice ones. This is a medium because it's a rear tire. It's a 5%. We call it a medium. For this tire we call 5% a medium. There's other tires or other combinations from Rig and Tire where 5% may be a hard, or where 5% may be a soft. In this case, the 5% is a medium for this tire. We will test it on our pin tire test rig, which is our girlfriend Velma. Yeah, I will mount this back together. This wheel I will put it on Velma, and then we will maybe I first take a cool drink, and then we meet outside on the rocks. Here we are outside on the rocks, and Velma, they are all yours. Let's go for it. I need to adapt. I've been driving Mantis a lot, which is a whole completely new, different trigger feel. And then it's Velma again. She also has a really nice ESC, yes. Okay, so first part of doubler goes really well. For those who have been here before, they will know the obstacles by now. Second part of doubler. Let's see if we can pull this.
Yeah, actually without steer input over the new rock. Really nice, really nice. If you weren't here before, welcome to the channel. We have a really compact pile of rocks, but there's a number of lines on here, and since I know them all really well, it's getting easy for me to be able to differentiate the tires and their capabilities. So first of all, we take a long drive across the entire obstacle, and there's a few things in here that are more or less difficult. Now, first one was doubler. We go now into the corkscrew. Let's see. Slowly does it. Need to remember that this girl does not have the best steering due to the Traxxas axles, but she does stay really planted since I put some extra brass on her rear axle. That all goes really well up till now. Let's see if we can keep the tires on the inside or if they push really wide and off this off-camber rock. Up till now we do well. Can we keep it in? Barely, but we do. Barely, but we do. That's due to her lack of steering, but also S5 tends to fall off a little bit when it's hotter, and it is hot now. The rocks are no longer in the sun, they were in the sun. Now let's see if we can go into steepy. This is the one I think may not be possible, but let's see before I speak. Going it slow. Yeah. This is kind of what I was afraid of, but come on, girl. Well, I spoke too soon. We are doing really slow. The tires seem to deform well, because the insert you saw on the workbench was the rear one. The front one is or a soft or a medium soft. I think it's a medium soft. Yeah, as I see how it deforms now, there's definitely a medium soft and not a soft in there. Doing really nice. Yeah, and this girl also is a really great descender. Okay. Man, it's hot. Okay, let's do ledgy, because we have all these ledges, one following on another one. Okay, that was actually probably the hardest pull on ledgy, and she did it. It was a little pumpkin hang, a little mechanical, but she pulled through, so really nice. She's doing great on these tires actually. Now, I have never driven the S5 on these hot temperatures, and everyone says they fall off, but for now this is a really hard part, because there's mechanical again. Okay, mechanical is freed up. We go from off camber into the corkscrew, the reverse corkscrew. Let's see. Let's now see. How much do we have? How steep can we go? So far, so good. Let's see if we can tackle this one without dropping to the outside, because vehicles tend to drop to the outside. No, really, really good. I don't know what people use for inserts in these, but yeah, these ones seem to work really well, even when it's hot. I can't complain. I can't complain at all. There's the pin tire test running, and this was set number 4. We have the S4 comp pins, we have some mixed racing pins, and then we have the real stuff, the Jetco grabbers. And this is the 4th set, and I was actually prejudging, almost sure that these ones would be number 4 in the test, but yeah, as I see what they are doing now, might have to revisit my view on them, my take on them. All right, and they hang. Let's do the next obstacle. Up till now we had all basic stuff. These are the harder lines. We start with plumb. This is a typical approach on plumb. We go left hand side and try to drive straight up. And there is actually no problem at all. Okay. Again, but now we still have the same approach, but then go completely right hand side. Let's see what they do then. As we first shuffle our way to the right hand side, try to grab. It's a matter of pulling and pushing on the rears, pulling on the fronts. Not gonna, I am surprised to actually pull this line. And now we have in between the wheelbase, because both rear tires are hang up. But we do it. Can we cut back? No, we take the wide line. So that's, I don't know if that is steering of Velma or, wow, rebuilding the course there due to a mechanical. Wow, we are talking about Traxxas axles, so we can have something. We have a lot of mechanical at the moment. Okay, we freed ourselves up. Perfect. Yeah, no slipper, Traxxas axles, they won't break. Well, since she did those both entries on plumb so well, let's give her a chance on the tsunami line on plumb, which is still the same, but now we don't go center or right hand cut, we go left hand and try to pull the rear wheel over that one. And now the front needs to go over that one. We have enough, I can already see it. That's great, that's a great performance. That's a really great performance. Yeah, okay. S5 really surprising today. Alright, I was in the shade, but now I'm in the sun. The car isn't. Let's see if we can do the face with her. And, well, Velma can do the face, but if the S5s have enough. And these are a little bit harder, we have a lot of brass. The clearance on these GRC knuckles is great. We have enough pull. Do we have enough pull? Do we have the clearance? Yeah, why not? Velma has no issue driving this line. Let's just include the pumpkin line and see what we can do here, because the rear pumpkin is always hung up in this one. Let's see if there is somehow a way she can free herself. Okay, continue. This is a line where some vehicles have a fallback, but she didn't. There's also the tsunami approach on the face. Let's see if these can do it. Sometimes you find that magical collaboration between tire and insert. This is going to be a little bit more difficult. Let's see if I can shovel to the left hand side. That works. Just a little more, yeah. Pull. Mine tiny micro steering puts there. The rear is okay. So I was actually really good. We have one more line left, which is slick side, because these rocks on the rear are all slick, as we say. Let's just see. I'm now mainly watching not if the fronts are slipping, but if the rears are slipping or keep pushing. So far I was a little enthusiastic, but no worries. Do they pull? They pull. They straight pull over. There was really no hesitation in the tires. Okay, nice descent. Now, yeah, this episode surprised me as much as probably a lot of you watching, because these guys have a bad name when it's warm, when it's hot. So, it's really strange. I'm not gonna tell you to run out and buy these. I still would advise you to buy the S4 Campin. But yeah, if you have them, we seem to have yeah, a solid combination in inserts for them, which makes them perform probably above their level, punch above their level. And I'm not drinking yet. It's too early. Okay, so we can land over here, and this is a good place for the thumbnail as well. Conclusion of the day, big surprise on how these do in these really warm, for Belgium, hot temperatures. But it is what it is. You saw what you saw. They did everything what I asked them to do. Was not really somewhere a weak point. So yeah, make up your own conclusion. And on that bombshell, I will shut down this episode. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.